The police can canvass this area faster than we can. And if they do find Paul, then we can be back here in no
Okay,
time
you know
at
what?
all.
You both keep talking about Paul, but Eliza is here too. Can you ask me to leave when we are so close to her?
Meg, we're not doing Eliza any good standing around here in the middle of nowhere. We need the police to help us find her.
The police can be very discreet, and that's what we need. We don't want Paul feeling cornered.
I don't care what Paul feels.
If Paul feels safe, chances are he'll stop running.
You better pray to God that he keeps my daughter safe. Because if anything happens to her...
Hey, she asleep?
She just went down.
Hope she wasn't in any trouble.
No, she was a perfect angel.
Yeah, well, she gets that from me. Possible.
How was your meeting?
Complicated.
So I suppose you'll be headed back to Oakdale now?
I promised you an explanation. Do you want to hear it now?
You know what, I thought about it, and I realized that whatever it is that you're doing here, it's really none of my business. And when you leave here, I'm probably never going to see you again. So, have a nice life. You and Eliza both.
The truth is, I have no place to go.
What do you mean you don't have any place to go?
Well, I think you know what I mean. I don't have any place to go.
Well, you do have a home in Oakdale, don't you? Meg is there, your wife, waiting for you, right?
Yeah, well, Meg and I were kind of having some problems.
Really?
Right now.
What kind of problems?
Well, marriage is difficult.
No kidding. Maybe you're just having a hard time right now. Maybe you should go back and deal.
A little late for that. We're divorced.
Oh.
And we're kind of not seeing eye to eye right now on some of the bigger issues.
So she's who you're running from?
No, are you kidding? I begged her to stay. She ran out on me.
Please don't tell me you kidnapped this baby.
No, I didn't kidnap the baby. I have full custody of Eliza.
You do?
Yes. Look, I don't need Meg's permission to be here. The court declared her an unfit mother.
Meg Snyder, an unfit mother? How did you pull that off?
Well, she endangered Eliza's life. It's a matter of public record.
What did she do?
It doesn't matter what she did. I was awarded custody, and I have every legal right to be here right now.
Okay. So why are you hiding from Meg?
Look, I'm sorry if I led you to believe that Meg and I were doing okay.
You mean you're sorry that you lied to me? Believe me, I'm not surprised.
I never lied to you about Eliza.
You know, why don't we just have it out? You know, tell me what's going on. What happened with you and Meg?
She just wasn't the person that I thought she was.
What does that mean?
It means that I thought she'd love me forever. And I thought that I would be the only one that she would ever need. And that turned out to not be true.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. You're not a little pleased? You don't think this is something that I deserve?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Okay, look, I know that I am the last person in the world who should ever ask anyone to be perfect. And I know that I didn't make things easy for Meg.
Or for yourself.
But
clearly.
she let me think that she was somebody that she just wasn't. She let me think that she was somebody that I could trust, that she would love me and understand me no matter what.
Oh, really, it must have been very hard on you when it ended.
It was. She was... I thought I was losing everything. And then we started to fight over custody.
And the court sided with you?
Yeah, eventually, yes.
It's very unusual for them to pick the father over the mother.
Well, you know, lawyers and judges and social workers, they all just did what they thought was best, and that's why, you know, for the moment, I have full and legal custody.
For the moment? You mean Meg's still fighting for custody?
Yeah.
That's why you're here. That's why you're hiding from Meg. You know, that's crazy. You're not helping your case by disappearing like
Well,
this.
I haven't broken any laws, you know, and if they can't find me, then they can't take Eliza away
What
from
are
me.
you talking about? Do you hear yourself? Do you hear the way you're contradicting yourself?
You don't understand. I've never loved anyone like I love this child.
Paul, of course I understand. Come on, believe me. I do. But that doesn't mean that I should get involved.
But I need your help.
I can't help you, Paul.
Yes, you can. You can let us stay here with you.
Thank you for bringing me home from the airport.
Of course.
If you could just understand the position that I was in.
You put yourself in that position when you agreed to help Paul.
No, I did it to buy time. I thought if I could just meet with him face to face, I could convince him to bring Eliza back. I'm as worried about her as you are.
Then why aren't you terrified that he still has her?
Because he is my son. You can't expect me to turn my back on him.
You can't protect Paul and tell me that you're worried about my daughter at the same time.
You expect me to choose between them? I can't do that.
Then it was a mistake for me to trust you. That won't happen again.
Well, maybe if you had trusted me more, I could have convinced Paul to do the right thing.
Barbara! He only contacted you because he wanted something from you. You have no control over him. And you can't keep letting him call the shots. It just empowers him.
Well, I'd rather that he feels empowered than running scared.
All right, look, we all want the same thing here, and that's to bring Eliza home. Let's try to remember that.
Yes, that's right.
Now, Barbara, if Paul calls again, will you please?
I will let you know. I promise.
Oh, just like you promised last time. I don't care how Paul justifies what he's doing when he spoke to you on the phone. But you and I both know that as long as Eliza is with him, her life is in danger. It's Eliza that needs to be rescued, not Paul.
What did Jack say when you spoke to him?
He said he was arranging for a team to search the area right away.
See? The police will be able to cover a lot of ground. Paul is not going to get away.
What if Barbara's right? What if this makes Paul more desperate and then he ends up doing something drastic?
I don't believe Paul will ever put Eliza in harm's way.
I don't either. But I know he loves her, but I just feel that the longer this goes on, the more it's going to impair his judgment, and he'll lose the ability to keep her safe.
You can't think like that, Mag. Paul is not going to do anything to endanger his child. So we came so close to finding them today. It's just a matter of time now.
So you want to stay here?
Well, for the time being, yeah.
Paul,
Look, I have no money, and I have no way of accessing any of my accounts without tipping Meg off about where I am. And I have no way to leave.
what happened at the airport?
I thought I was gonna get some money,
And?
and it fell through. Look, if I leave, they'll catch me, and they'll take away from me the only reason that I have for living.
You know, I think that the best thing that you can do for Eliza is to just take her home,
No,
okay?
I am her home.
I think you need to consider very, very carefully
I
about
have
what you are
considered
doing to
everything
this
very
child.
carefully, and she is very happy with me. You've seen that for yourself. Okay, and if I go back to Oakdale, then they'll reverse the custody agreement, and they'll take Eliza away from me. And I don't think I could stand that.
Do you think that if you just say all the right things and play me just
I'm
right, that I'll
not
just give you what you
playing
want?
I'm telling you the truth. Look, it's for like a week, you know? Just I'll do whatever I have to do around here to earn our keep, to cover the expenses of having us here.
Paul, this is a co-op.
Okay.
We don't hire outside workers.
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
No, I think that's exactly what you mean to do.
If it was me alone, you know, I would never ask you for anything.
Oh, really?
But my little girl, okay, she needs some food, and she needs somewhere warm and safe where she can sleep, and I don't have anywhere to go, and I don't have anybody to turn to except you.
Sorry, Paul. The answer's no.